hello again for part 2 of my most recent bins haul, which is the biggest haul I've had from the bins. And this is all the shoes and boots. All right, we're going to jump right into it. But first, are you a bins shopper? You know the heartache of the single shoe. Oh my God. I was going to take pictures of all the singles to share, but I didn't. I ended up just dumping them. And then, so I keep all the singles in the seat of my cart, and 2 of them must have spilled over. So when I was putting stuff in the car, there were 2 singles there. So there was an employee walking by. I'm like, could you just throw these back in the bins? I mean, I've paid for them, but I don't want them. And maybe someone will find them. One of them was a white Birkenstock. I think was the Arizona, and it has a white bottom. I've never seen that. And then the other one was C by Chloe, and it didn't look like it had ever been worn. And I've never found anything Chloe, so it was upsetting. And there were lots of other great things I missed out on, and my friend too. And it's heartbreaking. But anyway, we move on. This first pair is for me. There's some Skechers sneakers. They're a little glittery with a camo star, which is, I'm not really a glittery person, but I wear so many, I wear sneakers and this sort of thing so often that I thought I should spice up my, my shoe game. And I don't think they would sell it for enough to make it worthwhile. So what someone did was they knotted it so it's a slip-on, and I like it. I'm going to leave it like that. They are the wedge fit, which I don't love. I think it means that they're a little bit higher in the back than the front, but you can't see it. And I actually don't like to wear anything like that. But they were comfortable enough. I couldn't wear them if I was doing a lot of walking, but to go to the store or to go to work or whatever, they will be perfect. Okay, all right, first of all, let me tell you, these are Doc Martens. And I had found a pair just like it, but in a low top, and it didn't make it home with me. And I don't know where they are. I don't know if I bought them and maybe left them on the bottom of the cart, because I put a lot of the stuff on that bottom part once I've made the decision that they're coming home with me. I don't know. I don't think so, though. I don't know. Maybe they fell out before I got there. I mean, someone could have stolen it, but it seems odd with all these things that they took those. So I have no idea what happened. I don't know if I paid for them or I didn't pay for them. I also paid for a very heavy magazine because a pair of boots I had, the person had used these heavy magazines and rolled them to hold the shape. And I took one out and threw it away, and I forgot to take the other one out. And that was like a 3-pound magazine, I'm telling you. Well, 2 pounds maybe, but we will just learn from our mistakes. Anyway, these are Doc Martens, not expensive Doc Martens. I don't expect to make a lot on these, but I'm not going to turn down Doc Martens at the bins. And I've sold the Sheridan, I think it's called, which is a canvas one, and it sold okay. Not for a ton. I wouldn't pay a lot. It's got some spots. I'll clean it up, and they actually fit me. So, they're not exactly the kind of Doc Martens I want. So I'll have to see. There's some threading that came out there, but overall they're in good condition. They're a size 9, women's 9. These are Ross and Snow. I have sold a pair of Ross and Snow boots, and they took forever, but I was charging quite a bit for them, and I wasn't going to go much lower because I thought, well, they were so comfortable. I loved them, and I thought, well, someday I'm going to be living in cold weather probably, and then I can use them. You know what? When I looked last night, I couldn't find the size, but I could have sworn that I had found the size, and they were a 15. And they say Ross and Snow Las Vegas, which I didn't even know. My friend knew that they had a store here. And one of my singles was another one that was gold sequins on one side and said Vegas Born on it. I was really bummed that I didn't find that. Anyway, I thought I found something that said these were size 15, and now I can't find the size. I hope I can, because this is going to be hard for me to size without knowing what the actual size is. Because I can't put my foot in and go, oh, okay, that feels like a blah, blah, blah. I can't do that. And I don't really know anyone with feet this big. So we'll have to figure that out. And I don't know if these are spare laces for this shoe, because I can't say it really goes with the shoe. But I have to think that it is. My friend also had a Ross and Snow shoe that was a single. That was one of her heartbreaking shoes. Okay. These are boots. The brand is La Canadienne, made in Canada, of course. And I bought these for myself. I didn't try them on, but I was just like, I think I would want this. You can see how soft this is, and I tried them on, and they fit me perfectly. And they don't have like, I don't like a heel, much of a heel, or even I really don't like a wedge. I don't like wearing them or the look of them. This is perfect. And I tried them on without socks, and I kind of want to just use them as slippers because they felt so good. A little buckle on the side. I love these. They're mine for now. Okay. Ooh. These are, the brand is Laredo. Women's size 8.5. I will try these on. They're cloth on the inside with like splatter, but that's the design. And look at these. Look at that. Aren't these nice? The kind of laser cut studs. I like this kind of a toe. I like a roper toe or this squarish toe. The Ariat fat babies, fat boys have that toe, but I don't like the Ariat. There's something about that fat babies, fat boys, whatever, that I'm just not crazy about. I think maybe it's because they're too short. I don't know, but I like these a lot. They're to sell. They're not for me, but they might be my size. Just saying. Okay. Oh, I should have organized a little. This is one of the singles that, this is weird. I found the single in the first rotation. When they first opened, I go straight to the shoes, and I found one of these shoes. And then when they took those bins out and brought out the new bins, I found the second one. So you just never know. I didn't look this up. It's Dexter. And they're obviously bowling shoes, slide right. And this is sort of, I don't know what that's made out of. It almost feels like suede, but look, okay. And you're thinking, what? Why would you buy that? And I didn't look it up, but look at this. Ah, isn't that cool? I should have looked it up, but I didn't want to be convinced not to get them because I love this design. These are size 10 medium. I don't know if they're a men's 10 or a women's 10. I'll have to figure that out. That should be easy to figure out, but something like with the size 9 and 10, I sometimes can't tell. I wear an 8.5 to 9, and these are a size 9, and I tried them on, and I'm like, they're a little big on me, but I can't tell if they're like women's 9 that runs a little large or men's 9, which would be a women's 10, because they could be a size big on me. I'm not sure. Just nice. There were so many Timberlands on this trip. I don't understand it. I kind of wanted these to be my size because I really like them. But I don't need them. I don't know when I would wear them. Anyway, Timberland boots. Oh. Okay, these boots are for me. What happened was I found one of these boots and my friend found the other. And then I found a pair of Naturalizer leather boots. They were really nice, knee-high. But I don't have a lot of experience with Naturalizer. So I was thinking I need to look this up. I don't know if I'm going to buy it. And she said she does well with Naturalizer. And she said, well, if you don't want them, I'll take them. And I said, well, I'll tell you what. You take the Naturalizer and give me the Clark. They're Clarks. Which is a good brand of shoes, doesn't necessarily sell that great, but I decided that I would keep these for at least a while because they're very cute. I don't have anything like it. I've been wanting something along this sort of like the harness look. I wasn't necessarily thinking Clarks, but I don't care. I don't care what the brand is if I like them, and I like them. So that's what happened. Okay, I wanted to look this up, and I forgot. So, the brand on these boots, oh, by the way, I won this with a coin toss. I have another pair that I won with a coin toss. That means if I find a single and some other person finds a single, and we both want it, then we flip a coin to see who wins. So the woman who had this said, well, let me try it on first, because if it doesn't fit me, I'm not going to want them. And this is a bit of a problem because she wears a size 8 and they fit her. but they're a size 10. So they're made in Italy, and they are buttery soft. Butter, butter, butter. And then I looked at the brand, which was inside, and they're Todd Oldham. You may not have heard of Todd Oldham, and I don't know what the deal is with Todd Oldham now, but at one point, you can't see it, Todd Oldham was a big deal, an expensive designer. I looked up comps for Todd Oldham, and they did not suggest that he was a very expensive designer, if he's still around. But I bought them anyway because they are such great quality. They're a nice style. They're really not that heavy. And I was curious to just do a little research and see whatever happened to Todd Oldham. Okay, these are the other ones that I won with a coin flip. These are women's. They're Piccolinos. They're just a black leather sneaker, studs, a little zipper there. These are a size, I don't know what size. Oh, 42. So a little bit big. But I did do an image search, and I'm quite certain they're women's. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect for that. I got one pair of men's flip-flops. The brand is Reef. I think these are a size 12. Yes, size 12. In good condition. Part of the whole. Have some summer stuff for people to look at. Okay, these. Get that out. Next, I did not look at the size of these. I think I would have bought them anyway, but I'm not happy because they are a size 5 and they're hunter boots in purple. I have one pair of hunter boots that are in my closet and they've been there forever, but they're kids. Actually, sad story. They sold once and I couldn't find them, so I ended up canceling them. And then I remembered that I had put all my kids' stuff in a box where the other stuff isn't. Anyway, so they're just some nice purple hunter boots. And I don't know if these come with hunter boots, but they're like this sort of fleecy sock that you put into it. And then I guess you fold it over to make a, I don't know what you call it. So I had seen it in one of them and I took it out and just threw it into the shoes thinking it was just something that the previous owner wedged in there without, that it had nothing to do with the boot. And then I was looking at them and I realized the other one had it too and that they probably belong. So I ran back and was able to find it. Yeah, that's the, oh, it obviously does come with it. Look. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. So if you know I'm with a size 5 feet, these are in great condition. I don't even see any of that bloom on them that rain boots get, which apparently olive oil will fix, but I don't know that for a fact. Okay, 3 more pair. These are Danner boots. Danner boots, I have a pair that's been sitting for quite a while. I don't know why they're not selling. And so I did consider that, but I decided to buy them anyway because they're good boots. The ones I have this piece that goes in here that zips, and then you put the laces through that piece to convert it from a lace up to a zip. And just that piece, I can't remember how much they are. They sell that piece, and just that piece is expensive. So they need a little cleanup, and they're still going to look a little beaten up, but people that wear this kind of boot don't need them to be pretty. It's Gore-Tex. Brown, men's size. Do I know? Can I find it quickly? Oh, here it is. Size 11.5. They're heavy. Don't know if there was a good choice. The last 2 pair I like a lot. I did look for the size on these and I can't find them. That might be a problem, but I'm going to keep looking. Maybe it's further down. I don't know. But these are Doc Martens. There were people lined up at that bin and they were just sitting there on the back. And I just kind of reached over from the side and grabbed it. And my friend was at that bin and I went, doo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And this other one was like, they were right there. Doc Marten. These appear to be in excellent condition. Made in England, so vintage. I don't know for sure that that's better, but I think it is. Look, I don't know if you can see the inside. They're very clean. So hopefully I can find the size. If not, I might bring it to the office. I think there's 2 people at the office One man's at 10 and one man's at 12. So if I could get them to try it on, I might be able to figure the size that way. As a reseller, it's good to know the size of people's feet that you know, because you might need them. Okay, and the last item, this is the one that had the magazine in it. And this is the item that I feel like will be my biggest earner. In fact, if they sell for anywhere close to what I listed, then it will cover the entire expensive day. And they are... Look at that. Oh, these are amazing. I knew I wanted them without knowing the brand. It's this heavy, like oiled leather. It's got, I can't find this exact style. It's got this stitching there and there, nice block heel. They're a size 8 and they are Jeffrey Campbell. So I'm going to show you a picture of me modeling them. And let me tell you, I don't know how people wear these things. I'm sorry, it just can't be the kind of person that puts fashion ahead of comfort. Because I sat down to put them on and I couldn't get up. I had to like grab something and then push off. Because it covers your knees, you know, and it's the thick leather. And even though there's room to bend your knees somewhat. Oh, and look, it's got a zipper all the way. It was just like, no. I could never wear this. They were too tight on me, of course, because I'm not a size 8. And they seem to be a real 8. Like if you're an 8 or 7.5 to 8, you're good. If you're an 8 to 8.5, they're probably going to be a little tight. That would be my guess. Excellent condition. I have these listed already. I listed those as soon as I got home because when I have a big haul, I try to list a couple of things right away to try to get my money back as quickly as possible. But the thing is, with the higher priced items like this, sometimes it takes longer. Anyway, thought these were so cool. This was a good bin for me. Our bins go like, there's 4 bins. And so my friend and I, we stand there waiting until they tell us we can go. And we alternate. Like, I'll start at that end, you start at this end. And then on the next one, I'll start at this. I got the good end this time. Yay me. All right. That's it. I hope you enjoyed sharing my footwear with me. I love to source shoes. And I even like listing it. I find shoes to be, for the most part, easier to list than anything. I can just set them down without having to like bend down and do flat lays and put measurements and stuff. And they're very easy to list. So, I'm out of breath. Thanks again, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.